Good morning, May 1st, and there's snow in this country somewhere. It's hard to believe we're in the middle of the year already, 2013. Our life has just been a flurry of activity. Wanting to stay in touch with you, our supporters. Jenny's thinking about taking over the newsletter, and if she does, you won't hear from me much unless I do something like this and go out of the way to make sure that I get to speak to you a little bit and share some things. Our life has been a flurry of activity again this year, and we're just 4 months into the year, and I'm amazed at how much has gone on. Chris has completed his training as a second lieutenant USMC, and he's now at Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. Lydia we just shared in her chemistry awards banquet at Mississippi State, and for the 4th year in a row she was recognized as an outstanding chemistry major. Not the only one that was recognized, but she received a couple of recognitions that night. And then in 2 weeks we'll be heading back to Mississippi State for her graduation. She's a senior. She finishes up with a degree in chemistry, and we don't know where we're going from here. She is looking at some possibilities. She's going to continue working in a laboratory there on campus for a while, and honestly I don't know if she's talking about she calls it the state lab, if it's the lab that's run by Mississippi State, or if it's the state of Mississippi lab at Mississippi State. She calls it the state lab, and that's where she'll be at least through the summer, so far as we know. She really wants to spend a year or so doing some kind of ministry or missions, and so we're thinking and praying and looking at those possibilities as well. Michael's still looking for a job, waiting for a call for an appointment for an interview. Boy, this economy is a mess. I hope it's not hurting you all too bad, but it's taken effect on our family, in particular through Michael, but in some other small ways we're feeling those ripple effects. Karen and John doing very well, seem to be happily married and getting along. Karen is beginning a 2-year master's program, and it's in some kind of emergency preparedness and relief at Arkansas State. They still want to do counseling together, so that's out in the future, but it will be at least a couple of years before they move in that direction, as she takes this degree that will open another door of opportunity. I think her heart is to counsel people that are in crisis, and this is disaster relief is certainly a critical time and a crisis in everybody's life that's involved in it or affected by a disaster. I just got back from the Association of Biblical Counseling Conference, and typically over the last 2 years and leading up to the last 2 years, I've been attending one or more counseling conferences a year. This is part of my professional development, but it's part of what I do here in the office, and I take a number of calls and contacts and things that come in, either to Dennis, to Bob, the donors, to our call center, and occasionally to our home builders group, where people need some intensive help. I wouldn't say counseling, because that's not what I do here in the office. I do occasionally help people find counselors, and we have those on our listed on our website. Not nearly enough, but we have some listed on our website. We have some good national referral agencies that help us out there. And but anyway, the conference was about Psalms and how Psalms speaks into the heart of crisis and the heart of people that are hurting and broken. And it was just really a good time. It was a good time for me. Really enjoy getting into the Word like that. And probably, if you're not involved in watching our blog, you can go to www.thepicklepages, no spaces, no dots, .thepicklepages.wordpress.com. and that's our blog site. And I think I will probably start posting some notes out of the Psalms that come from the conference, but also come from my study of the Psalms in years past. And you might enjoy that. I don't want to go too much longer. The workload here in the office is incredible. God's opened so many doors of opportunity for family life and for us here in the office. I would encourage you to go and search out The Art of Marriage if you've not heard about that. It is one of the most exciting things we've done, produced here at Family Life in the last 6 or 8 years. It's a video curriculum, and I don't think you'll be disappointed in it. You just buy it and take it and go and use it anywhere, anytime, any place, any way you can imagine how you can use a video. And then we have a new video curriculum called Stepping Up, a Call to Courageous Manhood, which is for men. It's longer. It's only 30-minute video sessions, but it's a 10-week study, and would encourage you just to look up Stepping Up, a Call to Courageous Manhood, and or The Art of Marriage, and see if God might use either one or both of those in your life, in your ministry. Communicate to a pastor, to some community leader, and be a catalyst to take this and use it for change in your community and in your church. I'm going to let you go right now. Enjoyed just sharing and catching up with you just a few minutes. Feel free to email us, mpickle@artelco, artelco.com, or glpickle@artelco.com. We'd love to hear from you. Love to keep up with you. God bless.